Welcome back to Historic Coin, the channel where every coin hides a world of stories waiting to be uncovered. Today we're diving into the intriguing legacy of a tiny yet symbolic piece of Malaysian history, the 1990 Malaysian 5 sen coin. At first glance, it may look like just another small silver disc, but don't be fooled. This humble coin holds within it a world of heritage, economic insight, and national pride. What if I told you that this small piece of metal carries echoes of traditional Malaysian instruments, cultural symbolism, and a fascinating journey through the evolution of modern Southeast Asia? In this video, we'll uncover every detail: the design, the hidden meanings, the metal composition, the historical context, and even why this coin still holds collector value. So don't blink, because what you're about to learn will change the way you see coins forever. Basic identification and overview. Let's begin with the most basic details. The coin in question is the 1995 sen coin from Malaysia, issued by Bank Negara Malaysia, which is the central bank of the country. This coin is part of the second series of Malaysian coins, which was introduced in 1989 and continued into the early 2000s. On the obverse, or front, of the coin, we can clearly see the words Bank Negara Malaysia arched along the top. The denomination 5 sen is boldly inscribed at the bottom, with the year 1990 appearing just above it. Above the numeric value is a stylized image of the bunga raya, or hibiscus flower, the national flower of Malaysia, symbolizing the spirit, strength, and courage of the Malaysian people. Size, metal, and physical characteristics. The physical aspects of this coin are also worth noting. The 5 sen coin is made of copper nickel, a durable and corrosion-resistant alloy that was chosen for both aesthetic appeal and longevity. It weighs 1.72 grams, with a diameter of 18 millimeters, making it quite small and lightweight in hand. The coin has a reeded edge, which means it has fine grooves all around the circumference, commonly used in coin minting to prevent fraudulent clipping of precious metals, even though this is not a high-value coin. Its metallic luster and silver tone give it a distinct shine, and the design remains clearly visible even after years in circulation, which speaks to the minting quality maintained by Bank Negara Malaysia. Reverse design and symbolism. Now let's turn our attention to the reverse of the coin, which features something truly unique. Instead of a numerical or floral motif, this side of the coin presents a traditional Malaysian musical instrument known as the Serunai. The Serunai is a type of wind instrument, similar to an oboe or a shawm, often played in cultural and ceremonial events across Malaysia. The artistic depiction includes the flowing, curved sound waves around it, symbolizing the movement and emotion that music carries in Malaysian culture. This design celebrates the importance of music as a binding cultural force in Malaysia's multi-ethnic society. The cultural role of the Serunai. The Serunai has deep roots in Malay heritage, especially in traditional performances like wayang kulit, shadow puppetry, silat martial arts ceremonies, and royal processions. By placing this instrument on a national coin, Malaysia wasn't just showcasing a musical tool, it was making a statement about identity. The Serunai represents harmony, unity in diversity, and the preservation of tradition amid modern change. It's fascinating to think that every time someone spent this coin, they were unknowingly carrying a piece of their culture with them. That's the kind of hidden significance that only a coin can hold. Historical context of 1990. Why is the year 1990 important? This period was a pivotal moment in Malaysia's economic and developmental history. Under the leadership of Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad, Malaysia was pushing forward with its Vision 2020 plan, a strategy to become a fully developed nation by the year 2020. The economy was growing, and there was a strong push to reinforce national identity and pride. Coins like this 5-sen piece were more than just currency. They were part of a larger cultural narrative designed to reflect Malaysia's roots, while moving forward into an ambitious future. Minting and circulation. The 1995 sen coin was minted in large quantities by Kilang Wang Bank, Negara, Malaysia, the Malaysian Mint. Although exact mintage numbers are not always disclosed, these coins were widely circulated across the country. Over the years, they've slowly begun to vanish from daily use as newer coins and denominations replaced older designs. However, this makes surviving examples like the one shown in the video increasingly valuable to numismatists and collectors, especially those in pristine, uncirculated condition. Some may think small coins have little worth, but in the collecting world, condition and context matter more than face value. Collectors' value and demand. Speaking of collectors, the 1990 Malaysian 5-sen coin holds modest but meaningful value in the numismatic market. While it's not considered extremely rare, its condition, such as being uncirculated, proof, or error-struck, can significantly increase its worth. Coins with misprints, double dies, or off-center strikes are particularly sought after. In 2025, a high-grade uncirculated coin may sell anywhere from $1 to $10, depending on the demand. For many collectors, especially those focusing on Southeast Asian currency, this coin represents a key piece in assembling a complete Malaysian coin series. Symbolism of the hibiscus. Returning to the obverse side for a moment, the bunga raya or hibiscus flower is not just decoration. It was officially declared the national flower of Malaysia in 1960. Its bold red petals symbolize bravery, while its 5 petals represent the 5 principles of Rukun Negara, the Malaysian national philosophy. Placing the bunga raya on coins was a deliberate decision to blend monetary use with patriotic symbolism. So every time a 5-sen coin was used, it carried a visual reminder of Malaysia's values, traditions, and resilience. Educational and cultural value. Coins like the 1995 sen serve as excellent educational tools. They offer insight into a country's politics, design language, and national priorities. Teachers, historians, and even tour guides have used Malaysian coins to teach students and tourists about cultural symbols, the evolution of the economy, and the country's journey to independence. While textbooks tell stories through text, coins tell stories through design. And sometimes, these stories are more powerful because they're tangible. Held in hand, passed down through generations. International perspective and global interest. Interestingly, Malaysian coins like this one have also gained attention outside the country. Collectors from the US, Europe, and the Middle East often seek out Southeast Asian coins because of their exotic symbolism, limited mintage, and cultural uniqueness. The inclusion of traditional instruments like the Serunai makes the 1995 sen stand out even more. It's not just money. It's a miniature piece of art, a national statement, and a reflection of Malaysia's global identity in the late 20th century. In conclusion, the 1990 Malaysian 5-sen coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a miniature monument. It represents Malaysia's effort to unite modern development with cultural preservation. Through its design, it tells a story of pride, growth, identity, and harmony. Whether you're a passionate coin collector or someone who just stumbled across an old coin in a drawer, this tiny object invites you to explore a bigger picture. It connects people to places, history to art, and tradition to the future. And that's what makes coins like this not just collectible, but unforgettable.